everything in the coin market. A worn 1973 penny may be worth only face value. But a coin graded mint state 65, 66, or higher can be worth many times more. The difference between an average coin and a top-grade example can be thousands of dollars. This brings us to the incredible stories that fuel headlines and dreams. There have been reports and auction records of rare Lincoln cents, especially unique era coins and top population examples, reaching prices that shock the public. Figures approaching $800,000 and even claims near $898,959 circulate in collector conversations when discussing ultra-rare, one-of-a-kind era pennies tied to the Lincoln cent series. These are not everyday coins. These are once-in-a-lifetime discoveries that combine rarity, condition, and demand at the highest level. It is important to understand that not every 1973 penny is worth this kind of money. But the possibility is real enough that collectors and experts continue to search rolls, collections, and old jars with excitement. The current market for Lincoln pennies is strong. Collectors around the world love this series because it is affordable at entry level and incredibly rewarding at the high end. Auction houses report steady demand for high-grade and rare variety Lincoln cents. Prices continue to rise for coins with certified grades and verified errors. If you think you may have a valuable 1973 Lincoln penny, here's what you should do. Examine the coin carefully. Look for doubling, shapes, designs, or missing details. Check the mark. Inspect color and surface quality. Do not clean the coin, as cleaning can destroy value instantly. Next, consider professional grading. Trusted grading services can authenticate your coin. Firm errors, find a grade that recognizes. A graded coin is far easier to sell, often worth much more. The story of Liberty 1973 Lincoln Power. History, art, economics, and human error all come together in a tiny piece of metal. What once bought a piece of candy can today represent a serious investment. To US coins 1, we believe knowledge is the more you learn, your chance of recognizing. Welcome back to USA Coins 1. Today imagine holding a penny that looks ordinary at first glance, the familiar face of Abraham Lincoln, the word liberty on the left, the date 1973 on the right, and in God we trust above. Millions of Americans saw this design every day. They spent it, saved it, and ignored it, making them heavier and more valuable in metal content than the 1973 Lincoln penny is not just in copper. It is in rarity, condition, errors, and other demand. Let us talk about where these coins were made. In 1973, Lincoln pennies were struck at 3 locations. Philadelphia, Denver, which produced coins with a small D mint mark below the date. Which focused coins for collect. Each produced millions. Philadelphia 1973 Lincoln penny had a very limited examples in worn one. Higher gates and sharp details. The value begins to rise. Collectors always want as if they just left the mint. The 1973 D Lincoln penny in Denver is a nucleus. Many of these entered circle immediately, picking up scratches, wear, and finding one additional condition. When a 1973 D penny is perfectly struck, bright, and collector pay serious attention. San Francisco proof pennies from 1970 for letters, circulate. Coins error like feel, detail, and incredible appeal. Elements were saved. The high quality still command premium prices, especially when certified grade services. Now the heart of the excitement. Anxieties. This is Liberty 1970 become of money. Some of the most valuable cents in history are, and 1970 is no exception, double dot among the most famous. Or when design in more than one different ends. On double dot 1970 on the date, the word trust, including to a collector treasure with funds, or even more depending condition, objects are another category. These coins were not properly aligned strong and blank metal. The more dramatic the off-center, the clearer the date, the higher out plunk was cut away for ticking, so collector interest. These errors are really striking and instantly recognizable. There are also rare cases where it was struck for another denomination. These are extremely rare and can price authenticated is everything. A 14 penny may be worth only value, but a coin graded 5 can be worth many times more. A different accurate example can be thousands of dollars. This is incredible fuel headlines. Then report records of rates, especially unique coins, top population examples, reaching prices public. Figure pro dollars, even near $8,950 circular kind air pennies tied to the Lynn series. The everyday coin. These are libraries combine rare condition and demand at the highest level that a ever 1973 worth. The possibility is real and experts continue to search roll. With excitement, the current market for Lincoln pennies is strong. These are the World Series because for level and the high end. On demand high grade and rare variety Lincoln cents. Prices continue to rise with high grades and verifiers that if you may have a value 3 Lincoln penny, here is due. First, examine the careful good lighting, unusual center design, or missing details. Mark. Inspect color and surface quality. Clean the coin, cleaning display instant. Next, consider professional grading services authenticate your coin, confirm errors, and a Sunday market recognized. On the left, the date 1973 on the right, and God we trust above. Millions of Americans saw this design every day. They spent it, saved it, and ignored it. But what most people did not know is that certain 1973 Lincoln pennies would later become some of the most exciting discoveries in modern coin collecting. The year 1973 sits at a very interesting point in its coin history. The nation changing, pressure, inflation was rising, and was producing massive numbers of cents for everyday struck mainly in copper alloy, composite cents, making heavier modern cents. But the real 3 Lincoln penny is not just in color. It is in rarity, mint errors, and demand, where coins were made. In 1973, pennies were struck at location. Delch produced coins with no mint, which coins with a small mark below the date, and Santis, which focused on coins for collectors. Each mint per million, but notes were created equal. The 1873 Lincoln penny had a verbiage, which means common. But when you move it, especially insulated coin on surfaces, the value begins to rise quickly. Collectors are always hunting for coins they select them. The 1970 can from is another key focus. Many of the circulation immediate scratches and dull color. In exceptional condition is harder than people. When a fee is perfectly right, of mark, collectors pay serious attention. San Francisco 1970 made for not circulation. Coins are like fields, frosted, and red. While many proofs were saved, highest quality premium, specified by mint services, not come to the heart of the rare varieties. This is where the 1973 Lincoln out of money. Some valuable century errors are the most. These occur in more than one singles. A 3 penny you may see on the day. The word liberty, we trust, drawn clearly to a collect treasure with thousands, or even more than intersects are another side not really aligned striking. The design sing and metal dramatic and the day value clipped planchets part of the way before striking, so tracked. Visually instantly. There are also rare long planchets. Penny was struck on planchet in 10 or another denomination. These are extremely rare and can astonish cases when everything means only face value. But a coin graded or hot can worth more. Between an average and a top graded thousands of dollars brings us the incredible stories that plans and dreams. Of rare cents, especially unique or coin examples, reaching years approach 1,000 and even $808,900 circulated conversations when discussing rare kind of pennies to link cents in every coins. Lifetime discoveries that can level that I use every 3 is worth of money. But the pennies that collectors and experts can roll seconds. An old jar that the current Lincoln penny around the of this series because it is at any level in gold. Steady for height and red and cent. Prices guide for certain may have a penny. Here's what you do. First, carefully look for double center designs or details. Check the mark. It's quality. Do clean them as they destroy valiantly. Next, consider professional grading. Grading of confirmers that the rate is rated easier to 7-1. The Liberty 1973 Lincoln collecting is powerful. This art enough all come together in a tiny piece of it. What a beauty today is in SAT USA leave no value. Which is reconciliation. The next time you see a penny not look ordinary. Thank you for watching US Coin 1. To enjoy rare coins, hidden value, subscribe, and share this video. Keep and rate in your pocket. Welcome back to Coins 1 in what's already at glance. The familiar of Abraham Lincoln worthy on the 73 on the right and in stuff of American design every say and know it. But most people didn't know Lincoln pennies would become some exciting discoveries in modern coin collecting. 1873 very interesting theory. The nation's confident pressure was rising and the use of cents for every use. Pennies were 95% zinc, making them more in content than modern cents. The real 19 penny in copper. Minters demand, let us talk where they made. In 1973, linneys were struck at Philadelphia, which produced coins with no mark, which produced a small D mint mark a day. And San Francisco focused mint coins. Mints not all created equal. Philadelphia 1970 very large in which most exist in worn condition armament. New higher easily unculated coins surface details begin to equity. Are all but just left the mint. The 1993 from Denver is another. Mint an immediate pair. One today is smarter than people think. When a 1963 penny is perfectly struck right and free of marks, colors Syria and Mexico and were made collectors. These coins have mirror-like frosties and credible eye appeal. Many prove the highest quality exists solidified by to the art of the experiment. This is where the Liberty 70 penny can truly be lost. Some are error coins. 73 is no exception. Double most famous. These occur with impressed more on France. Renewable 73 penny. You see bling daily or in strong doubling can 7-cent coin into a collector of 1,000 or even more penny. Off-center strikes are another exciting. Coins were probable, leaving signs and method. The more offset, the higher the glitches, where the blank was out a way of striking, so sector interest. These are really king and they're also rare cases on intended for denomination, astonishing conditioning the quantity. A 1 TVP worth only agreement say 5 C's or higher can be with me timer. The difference between coin and a trade can be thousands brings us to credible stories headline. There are reports and authors of especially eager coin top example is that shock is approaching $8,089 circulating conversions when one of pennies till series. These are everyday coins. These are many